Alright guys, Tony back with the Neogeo process. Got the games running right here. Funny thing is, this game's been running for about an hour now and the sound is perfect. I haven't done anything. So I'm guessing it's not the speakers, because the speakers don't just all of a sudden work after an hour. So definitely something with my capacitors or the board, so gonna have to get into that later. Clarified JAMA Nation X supplying me with some of the good stuff for these builds. Also, you might want to check out, like I said, for the side art, I think I said Jansen. It's actually Jason, Jasen, Customs, that does the templates and the masking to paint on your own letters here. So wanted to correct that. I realized I messed that up. I did get to the control panel, ripped everything apart. As you can see there, I do have my memory card slot board. It's really dirty, so I'm going to clean that up. Got my coin boards here, coin counter boards. They look good. Control panel overlay, like I said, I had a sticker on, tried to rip it off. I could have taken this all the way off, but then I noticed that somebody tagged their name on this one, and like with their keys. So this is shot. So thanks to JSF, thanks for doing that. So that's totally toast. And then I thought, well, at least I have a plexiglass to put on when I get a new one, so that won't happen. Not that I would do that to my own machine, but to protect my new one when I have to buy it. And I realized I figured I could clean this up and reuse this because it still looked okay. I figured I could just clean it up until I noticed that, where is it now? Right there, somebody tagged their name in this piece of plexiglass with a key or something like that. So this is pretty much shot. I probably could sand that out or whatever. Don't really feel like doing that. So I'm just going to use this after I clean it up and clean up some of these holes as my template for future builds. And so now I have a template for where all the controls go and everything. So that's good there. So I can salvage this to help me in the future, because it's got all the bolt holes already drilled out and it's basically a template already. So I just have to clean up some of the holes, because some of the holes aren't as big as they probably should have been. Maybe because that was the only size bit they had or whatever. So that's that. The control panel looks alright, everything's intact. Only problem is some of the screws, some of the bolts that are welded to the panel that hold the joystick in aren't welded anymore. So it was a much of a pain trying to get those nuts off the back, because the screws were just spinning. I had to hold them with vice grips. That was the longest part of the whole thing. So if I wanted to salvage this, I'd have to weld these back in and then grind them down and sand them and sandblast this whole thing and repaint it. So I might do that, especially if somebody wants this piece. Then I won't destroy it or throw it away. I'll save it for that. So that's how that turned out. But other than those screws, some of them break in their welds. Everything looks pretty good. So just wanted to give you guys a good update. Oh, I also washed the buttons and everything in the dishwasher twice, mainly because I forgot to unwrap the soap thingy you put in there the first time. So I was laughing my ass off for about an hour once I figured that out. So that's what happened. So I ended up having to wash them again. So they got a good rinse the first time. Second time, washed them in the dishwasher. They looked really good. Wiped them down with a wet paper towel. Buttons look good. So those are all done. And so I can salvage all those buttons, and they look brand new. So because they're just plastic. So I'm gonna be putting those together. So anyways, quick update. Let you know what's going on around here. Thanks.